Backseat Coaches presents WWE brackets S.
Let's take a look at another world's weirdest event.
Let's
Bracket sports.
bracket sports. That is an unusual start to that. You don't normally do that, but that's good. Have you got some names for me?
I do, and they are cryptic.
Oh, shall I go my names first then?
Yeah, we'll go yours first.
So this week you've got a belt theme.
All right.
Yeah.
Wearing your belt today.
I'm very much going for the look around the room, see what I can see mode. So you can be girdle your loins, because girdle's kind of a belt. not
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, not one I would wear, but
Kind of goes. It's like a belt, isn't it? You sort of tie it up, and then it's like a corset, isn't it? Almost.
Yeah.
Oh, corset would have been good. So you can be girdle your loins. You can be the hole puncher.
I see.
It sounds like a horrible wrestler, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't want that at all.
Right in the hole.
Oh,
Every time. Such good aim.
it's in the name. Or you can be Billy Buckle Up.
Billy buckle up.
Yeah.
Because it's a turnbuckle.
Yes.
Works on such levels.
I should have put that in there somewhere. I didn't.
Yeah.
I just like Billy.
I'll go Billy buckle
You're
up.
going to be Billy Buckle Up. Go on then, Billy. Give me some names.
Right. So these are a clue as to what we might be doing this week.
Okay.
You can be quite simply the pikey.
Okay. We'll not explain that anymore.
Yep.
I'm not sure how to say pikey anymore.
You can be Barry Flop
Okay. Barry Flop. Okay.
or Simulator Alligator.
That's quite good. Barry Flop's rubbish. What sort of wrestler is he? He just falls over all the time, is it?
Right,
Like
that's
Luis Suarez.
That's his finishing move, the flop.
The flop. I'm going to be Simulator Alligator. That's very good. And we got some sort of diving competition.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
We are going to Norway for a bit of death diving.
Okay. So is this just diving off a massive cliff?
You can do it off a cliff, yes.
Okay.
But that's not where the World Championship takes place.
Right. Go for it. What have you
So,
got?
death diving or Dodds? Dudes? D-O with
One of those
things
lines
for
for it. Yeah.
D-S.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
I don't know how you pronounce that. Dudes?
Dudes?
Probably.
Dudes.
Sounds a bit Norwegian, doesn't it?
Which translates as deathing.
Oh. Okay. Not a very fun pastime by the sound. I wouldn't want to say that.
Fun to watch for sure.
Okay.
So it's an amateur diving sport. Very much an amateur.
Very
diving
amateur. Oh, that sounds terrible.
Two categories of competition: your classic and your freestyle.
Okay.
Your classic competitors will jump and fly horizontally, so arms and legs spread out in your classic belly flop style,
What?
until right before the water,
No.
and then they tuck, or they call it the shrimp.
Yeah.
So they tuck.
Took all their limbs in like a cannonball sort of pose.
More just like an arch, like if you imagine a shrimp.
So the legs are they're kind of bringing the arms from outstretched out to
Yeah.
like outstretched in front of them, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And legs similar, so they're kind
Yeah,
of
so
like a
curled.
sort of C shape.
Yeah.
Whoa.
As they enter the water.
Is that good?
I think it's as good as you're gonna get from full starfish
For an amateur. Yeah, okay.
before entering the water, because you want to
You want to reduce.
hold the belly flop like the starfish for as long as possible. That's one of the judging criteria.
Right, okay. So it's a bit like chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. But are you allowed to hit the water belly flop if you're really brave? Or is that against the rules?
I think it's you're marked down.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Because it is dangerous.
Yeah.
So that's your classic.
Yeah.
Your freestyle is various tricks and stunts in the air. You get marked on like style,
And what?
damage, aggression.
He's in the pit!
They're all in the pit.
They've all dived in there. So, on the freestyle, do they still have to end up in the shrimp pose? Do we know?
No.
Oh, you can just end up however you want.
Yeah, just
So, what is the freestyle all about then? Is there not a freestyle diving anyway?
there is, but then you're marked on like
Style and
the least splash, like the difficulty of your. This
is more like just how cool the flips and shit are.
Yeah. Okay.
Very
much.
I like the sound of this. This sounds great. So what makes it death diving?
Because if you get it wrong and you bet full on belly flop,
Yeah,
like you could break your ribs.
you die.
So that
You're shot if you get out of the water.
it's performed from the 10-meter board, so it's quite high.
Is that high?
Yeah.
How's high is Olympic
I
boards?
think 10 meters
Is that the big
highest,
one?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That 10 meters is pretty high, isn't it? It's like 5 of me high. That's pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to. I can't dive. I can't dive into water at all. I've never been able to do it. It's like because I only learned to swim recently. I have a real trouble diving into water.
Well, I guess this is sort of like jumping with style.
Falling with style. Yeah, maybe I'll be better at falling into water. I doubt it, but maybe.
So, Dødsing
Yeah.
has roots as a distinctive style of diving at a particular swimming pool in Oslo,
Oh,
the Frognerbadet.
that was very good.
I
imagine that's frog baths.
Yeah, Frogner baths.
Oh, Frogner is a place, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's got its roots at this particular swimming pool in Oslo since the 1960s.
You look like a frog as well, don't you? Put your legs out, arms and legs out. Since the 60s.
Yeah, when the youths competed in performing the toughest stunts from the 10-meter board.
Nice.
And then the sport was formalised in 1972.
Nice. And how long has the World Championships been going on for?
There's been a World Championship held annually at the same bath since 1998.
Whoa.
So quite a while.
That is, that's, well, I mean, compared to some of the sports, it's not that long, but
yeah,
20 years now, coming on for the 20th year anniversary. Oh, no, past the 20-year anniversary. Yeah, that would have been 2 years ago.
It's probably a big one.
Yeah, probably made a big splash.
Have a great week.
Have you got more to say?
So there's,
Okay.
A little bit more sort of cultural subtleties to this sport.
Oh, okay.
So there's quite a big working class, middle class divide in Oslo, apparently.
Interesting.
Working class on the east side, posh people from the west side.
West side is the best.
Diving was a classical west side activity along with tennis and golf.
Yeah.
So Dødsing was a massive
Shooting.
middle finger from the east side boys to show that they could do daring stuff as well and much cooler.
I see. So this is like street diving, effectively.
Yeah.
Bit like, okay. The working class is revolting, but in a pool.
People do. So this is one of the. I think it's somebody previous world championship mate. No, the guy who made it a full blown sport.
Okay.
People do shit like this because it's fun and to impress their mates and girls, basically.
Did he say shit?
Yeah.
Okay, fair. That kind of gives you an inclination as to who's doing this, isn't it?
Yeah. But last few years they've had 3,000 paying spectators and like sold out.
Nice. That's
good.
legitimate.
Yeah.
That's more than probably a lot of legitimate sports in inverted commas get for their world championships, I imagine.
I mean, you don't get paying spectators for frisbee
Exactly.
or any
Well,
spectators.
I said legitimate sports, but you do get some spectators at the Worlds. There were spectators at Worlds, not many, but there were some at Worlds. Actually, to be fair, there was like stands full of people at Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did have to pay.
It was paying.
You did have to
Yeah.
pay. So a couple of years ago, they had approximately 100 contestants, of which 20 qualify for the finals.
Okay.
And then a winner is declared.
Yeah. And it's all about scoring by the judges again. There's no.
Yeah.
So is it? I don't know how much you know about the scoring. Is there like?
Well, I managed to find it. It took me quite a while. Actually.
Okay, good.
So you are judged on your speed off of the platform and resulting distance in pool.
Yeah, that was something I meant to bring up. So they're jumping horizontally, trying to get further away from the board, like horizontally into the pool. That's a bit different.
So I hope it doesn't have a shallow end.
Or it's a really short ball and jump straight off the edge.
So I think that's different from like real diving.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because you want to stay as close to the board
up and down,
as possible.
isn't it? Yeah.
You're also judged on the height and power of the spring in the jump off the platform.
Oh, so distance forwards and height upwards.
Yep.
Okay. So a really good dive, you've got to really, really jump into the board, spring really high and forwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Style in the air. Spread. So how
yeah.
like daring your starfish spread is.
So this is in the classical, not in freestyle, yeah.
So the landing, primarily the curl as late as possible, and spray from impact. Doesn't specify whether more or less.
It sounds to me like more is better. Yeah, definitely.
Soak the crowd.
Exactly. Yeah, like killer whales at SeaWorld.
Yep. Some big old whales compete as well.
Yeah, I reckon they do. I was just going to say that. I reckon being heavy might actually help you in this, unlike in regular diving.
I could see...
If you can get a big spring off the board.
Yeah. The curl in that respect would be more of a gesture than...
sort of a token gesture.
Yeah. Because your belly's just going to hit first anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But good splash. Good splash, bro. No splash, bro.
So I think it's held in August every year, annually.
Is it indoors? Did I ask this already?
No, it's an outdoor.
It's an outdoor
pool.
thing?
Yeah.
Ah, in Norway? I guess they do get good summers though, don't they? It's cold in the winter, but nice summers. Okay, nice.
There's quite a few videos online. Might be worth taking a look.
I definitely am going to, so that I know how to do it for when I've overcome my fear. When when did you say it was?
August.
Well, I better get diving then, don't I?
Dive right in.
Have a great week.
Backseat Coaches presents WWE (brackets S).